world, and welcome to the No Dunks podcast presented by FanDuel. It's Wednesday, May 20th, 2026. I'm J.E. Skeets here in the Classic Factory, and alongside me, as always, Tass Mellis.
I too, Skeets, had to ask Danielle, is it Wednesday today?
Doesn't feel like it.
No, not at all.
Next to him, it's my top shot hot boy, Trey Kirby.
Ayo.
Ayo.
And over yonder, making the magic happen, super producer JD.
Hello.
There he is. Here we are on a Wednesday. Hello to everybody on YouTube. Hit the like button, subscribe. Podcast listeners, 5-star ratings and reviews on today's show. Again, it's Wednesday. We'll discuss the Mavericks firing head coach Jason Kidd. We'll also hit the beach to answer a few of your NBA questions. But first, there was no way last night could top Monday's Wembygasm. What are they calling it? Wembygasm. Why can't I talk today?
It's Wednesday.
Is it Wednesday?
Yeah, it's
that's why.
Wemby Wednesday.
Did Danhausen
Weird
curse
words
me?
Wednesday.
What's going on?
Are they calling it a Wemby-gasm?
Yes, I tried saying it, but I couldn't get it out of my mouth.
I didn't even hear
Pause.
that.
You got a Wemby-gasm
Yeah.
in your mouth? Tough.
Wemby-gasm. Honestly, going into last night, turning on the TV to get ready for Knicks-Cavs, it kind of felt like, can't be topped. You know, it just felt a little anticlimactic to start the game.
But the Knicks gave it a go, didn't they?
They sure did.
That's the segue there. Jalen Brunson sparked one of the NBA's greatest postseason comebacks, a rally from a 22-point deficit in the fourth. He finished with 38 points as New York beat the Cavs 115-104 in overtime in Game 1 of the Eastern Conference Finals. So, yeah, 7:40 left in the fourth quarter. The visiting Cavs up big on the Knicks, 93-71. The vibes were down bad in the Garden. It was quiet. There was a library in there. And what did I do? I tweeted, quote, imagine paying $50,000 to watch this in person. What a zinger from Skeets on Twitter. You loser. Who paid $50,000 for one of those seats? What happened? Immediately the Knicks ran off like a 7-0 run, just like that, Brunson, and then got back into this. Get it into overtime, where it was just a formality, as we say.
Yes, it was.
With a huge comeback like that, it's just a formality. You've got the IO. Don't worry about the contract. That's what you're thinking. That was for JD. And the Knicks opened overtime on a 9-0 run. But let's break down the comeback here. This was insane.
It is insane. And it felt like this is the series for the Cavs in that they lost this game going into New York with a very rusty New York team that wasn't able to go close out on guys. Simple as that. They weren't moving defensively. OG Anunoby ain't getting worse than he did in game one. That rust is being kicked off, I assume, but 22 points to be able to make that up just like that. It was all Jalen Brunson taking it to James Harden.
Yes, it was. It was 100% Brunson scoring on Harden.
That's all it was.
That's all it was.
It was all it was. Even James Harden, with 4:30 left or 4:15 left, this was a dead ball situation. You even see Harden signaling to the bench, giving him the collapse sign. Are we going to do something different where we throw two guys at him or not? Then they don't. So quick pick to get Dean Wade off Brunson. Here comes Harden. Nope, can't stop him. And then the next possession, that was the easiest switch to get from Dean Wade to James Harden. So easy. Dean Wade was not fighting over a screen. It was one of those, you come down the floor and you just know that they're picking you, so you just switch.
Right.
It was just as simple as that. And Brunson hits another shot over Harden. Timeout go the Knicks. Excuse me, the Cavs, I should say. And you can see Jalen Brunson start to yell and scream, and it just happens to be right by Kenny Atkinson. Actually, the broadcast closed the broadcast later on with a little montage, and you could see Brunson yelling right beside Kenny Atkinson. And I mean, that's the game right there. And they finished it out. I thought an incredible shot by Bridges with 2:45 left. To hit that three. The guy's dribbling on one side, 5 seconds left on the clock. Oh no, I'm at the sideline. He goes all the way to the other side of the floor above the break to smash a three. You don't see that very often. Then Shannon hits one, then Bridges hits one. But it truly was Brunson taking it to James Harden over and over and over again.
Straight possessions where the guy Harden was guarding, OG, Bridges, whatever, set a screen for Jalen Brunson. And on all 8 possessions, the Knicks scored. Now, within that run, there was a block. Harden got a block on Brunson once, but that ended up in a three-pointer for the Knicks after Cat grabbed it and kicked it out to Shamet. And then the other one was Brunson just rejecting the screen and blew by Dean Wade. But Yeah, every single time.
18-1 run.
Crazy.
Just like that.
Yeah, this is on Kenny Atkinson.
Yeah, you
I
gotta
mean,
think
James
that.
Harden got cooked, but that's what's going to happen against Jalen Brunson, which is why Mike Brown after the game was like, no secret, we were going after Harden. Yeah, we all have eyes, but for some reason, Kenny Atkinson didn't try anything differently.
Yeah.
Didn't call a timeout during that run until it got down to 6 points. Like, that's 16 points taken off the lead there. He had 2 use it or lose it timeouts. He lost both of them for no reason. This was very, very poor coaching. I mean, I thought Harden did well against Tobias Harris. I thought he held up against Cat. He's not a guy that's going to be able to guard the ball time after time. And credit to Mike Brown. Keep going back to it. The Cavs weren't doing the same thing. And also credit to Mike Brown flattening things out. I thought that was pretty smart too. We're just playing one-on-one here for the most part. That way it's really hard to double off of that because the pass is so easy for Jalen Brunson. But even when they started doubling, it was like 1 possession out of every 4. And it was weak doubles. This was just brain dead stuff, I thought, by Kenny Atkinson. So he has to eat this one. All 7 of his brothers have to be disappointed.
That's who he was giving the timeouts to.
I guess
the game.
so. If you guys want to call one, let me know. And they didn't say anything because he didn't even know if they were there.
So he didn't call the timeout to be able to see if they'd get a game-winning shot at the end of the 4th quarter there where Sam Merrill went in and out on his shot. So we wouldn't be talking about it if Merrill's shot goes down.
I think we would. I think we would still be talking about James Harden getting cooked by Jalen Brunson for 8 minutes straight.
If they won this game?
Yes, we would say, why didn't you change anything up? You got saved by Sam Merrill.
I think we'd be saying, why did Mike Brown and the Knicks go to it a lot earlier as well?
Oh, also Dean Wade, literally the one that I brought up with 3:30 left where Brunson hits a 3 on the most simple body guy just standing there where Wade could literally just walk around that pick. He just does not fight over picks. That's not what Dean Wade does. Never, ever. And so they go to the timeout, and he did pull Dean Wade right in that moment for Sam Merrill. You know, it didn't work. But you really just got killed by Brunson. Brunson saved the Knicks in this game. It's clearly. They're down 22. And they couldn't get it done, and Mitchell couldn't hit a shot at the end of the game there. His last bucket was 8:19 left in the 4th quarter, didn't score the rest of the way. But it's just weird. It was weird. Again, Harden signaling to that bench, what are we doing? Nobody knew. You could hear every single broadcast,
He's like
every single person
pleading, save me out here, leaving me on an island. I mean, they're allowing it easily, you're right, but it was Brunson just cooking him.
Yeah, but also it was like, double off OG Anunoby. The guy hadn't played in 2 weeks. He didn't have it going at all. He kept getting to the free throw line, but it was an adventure every time it seemed like he was catching the ball out of these double teams. This was just honestly ridiculous from Kenny Atkinson. I almost felt bad for Harden. He was like a kid that gets caught smoking a cigarette. So like, you got to smoke the whole pack. You got to guard Jalen Brunson for an entire quarter here. Let's see if you can do it. And obviously he couldn't.
No, he could not. And then they didn't go at Brunson either when he got his 5th foul. They didn't go at him defensively at all either, which was
they let him off the hook for sure.
Yeah.
It's so weird, this comeback too, because there's not, like, when you have a comeback of this magnitude, it's usually like, oh, there's some sloppy turnovers on one end and they're forcing the ball out of their hand and they're scoring in transition. Did they score a single transition point, the Knicks, in this huge comeback? No. It was just getting stops. Obviously the Cavs were settling. It was this weird thing. It felt like they were just up so much, and maybe this is why Kenny Atkinson's like, sitting on these timeouts. It's like, it's okay. We score once or twice. We'll be fine.
Yeah.
We've built such a big lead that they're just not going to have enough time to come back. Obviously, that didn't happen, but that's the weirdest part. This was a comeback just destroying a team in the half-court setting, not forced turnovers, which usually play a part in something like this, which doesn't happen.
And
rarely
it was
ever.
the same play over and over and over. That's like how you play football, like a Madden against your friends. You're like, you don't know how to stop this play. I'm doing it every time. You don't see that happen in professional sports, especially in the conference finals. Like, this is a game the Cavs had to win.
Man,
They're playing on the road. We know they got to win 1 in Madison Square Garden at one point. They're up 22. They had this game won. Now they have to win 4 out of 6. This is the one to steal.
This is the series.
Crazy.
It sure feels like the series because the Knicks can't play worse. It does feel a little bit like the rust was on them, that they weren't rotating. It does feel a little bit like earlier in the season. They won the NBA Cup. They kind of fell flat. Later on, they had a winning streak. Then they kind of fall flat. It happened a couple times to them. They can't get any worse, I don't think. And listen, the Cavs were out there sort of coaching themselves because Kenny wasn't doing it. And again, Harden was talking to Wade, hey, let's do something. That didn't happen. It was pretty funny to watch guys not be able to stop Brunson when It's pretty simple. Like, this was a dead game. I know we talked earlier about going into this game following San Antonio. OKC, it doesn't feel good. I mean, this game was just dead. MSG was dead. I could literally watching the TV, watching Jimmy Fallon in that front row. I feels like I could hear him. He was going, "Go Knicks, go," because it was so dead. And I could see him saying it. I was like, he's saying that, right? This arena was dead. It was 8 minutes left into this game. All they had to do was score a few buckets, and it would have been over.
That's my favorite part. Harden's defense was so bad that we're not really talking about how shitty he was offensively as well.
Yeah.
He was garbage.
Yes, I mean, he had a sloppy gym, of course.
And he was tired.
More turnovers than made field goals again. But also,
I'm like, Donovan Mitchell, we're going to need you to come in for the fourth quarter here. There's a game to be won, and you're nowhere to be seen. This was pretty bad from him, I thought, as well. More air balls than makes in the fourth quarter and overtime. He let Landry Shamet take him out of the game.
Yeah.
Look at how many of these possessions are Harden handling the ball up top, Harden maybe getting into a pick and roll, and Mitchell's just standing 30 feet away. Mm-hmm. Just standing there. He thought he had won the game already and then completely checked out. I don't think... He's not as much at fault as Harden and Kenny Atkinson, but he's right there on the podium as well for guys who completely botched it in the fourth quarter and overtime here.
So Brunson, the hero, no doubt. Captain Clutch. They don't win this game without him. 15 of his 38 there in the fourth quarter. 7-9 shooting on only one three-pointer. It was just Brunson doing Brunson-like things that if you've watched him his career, these are his shots. They're not easy shots. He has to work for them, but my God, once he got the switch and he saw Harden on him, he was dancing. But Shamet was also the other hero here coming off the bench because he played a part, like Trey said, in shutting down Mitchell or at least taking him out of the action on the one end. And then he hit 3 threes. Mm-hmm. And he got a little lucky on the one that tied it up. But what a great couple minutes, or not, obviously more than half of a quarter for Shamet here. Hell of a play by Mike Brown. I mean, it's sort of this play he had to do, right? They're down so much. It's like, well, let's put a bunch of shooters in, see if we can bomb away and get ourselves back in this game, maybe take something into game 2. But he was huge.
He came through. Yeah, and Strus really, really lost him. 7 minutes left. He just totally lost him. And then that's when the Shamet run began for him. He hits a 3, and then they had to pull Strus for a bit until they saw Dean Wade playing the way he did. So he said, hey, you get back in for him. He was great supporting. But yeah, it was odd seeing what was happening on that floor. Even Jalen Brunson after the game, he couldn't put it into words.
Yeah, he was in shock.
Yeah, what the hell just happened there? I was able to do it, but Donovan Mitchell was not. But Donovan Mitchell, even up 17, 6:40 left, that play, he had Bridges stumbling and bumbling, and he could have easily just pulled up. Instead, he passed to Harden. It went out of bounds. Like, they fumbled.
Passed to Jimmy Fallon.
Yeah, that was weird. Really, really weird.
Yeah, New York was 4 for 23 on threes through 3 quarters. They had a bad start to the fourth quarter, and suddenly, obviously, Mike Brown switches it up a little bit. Shamet with all the starters. But it is wild. They come back in this game, and it's like not a year to the day, but pretty close to the opposite happening. We were in New York for that game 1 of the Eastern Conference Finals when the Knicks are up huge. What were they? Up like 17 or 14 even fairly late. And the Pacers with Halliburton and Aaron Nesmith come storming back, and then they take it in overtime. It's the flip here, where the Knicks found their offense late, and they get the victory in overtime.
Yeah, the Cavs played a great game through 3 quarters. Like, they were playing really, really well. You're talking about rest versus rust, and then by the end of the game, you're like, actually, it's fatigue. So which is it? It's just brain farts. I thought they played so well. There was that stretch during the second quarter where the Knicks bench came in and the Cavs just started started turning the ball over so many times. But they flipped that in the third quarter, took care of the ball, started hitting 3-pointers. So if you're a Cavs fan, you're like, we can win in New York, but it takes a full 48 minutes. And the Cavs, throughout this entire playoffs, have struggled playing for 48 minutes straight. Yeah. They've played like one good 48-minute game 7 against the Pistons. Everything else has been like pretty nice for 36 minutes and a weird 12.
It really was. I thought Mikal Bridges was their second best player for the Knicks in general. He guarded Donovan Mitchell as well as he possibly could. He played that swim move very nicely. You don't really see it. I don't even know if he knew it for sure that the swim move was coming, but he backed up so quickly that the swim move hit him in the face kind of thing, and Donovan Mitchell traveled. I thought he was just super, super consistent, and they needed him because OG Anunoby, whether it's rust or fatigue or whatever's going on with that injury, he had his worst game. I thought he got better as the game went on, so that's the scary part for the Cavs. He's going to get better in game 2. There's no doubt. Mm-hmm. So here we are. Stinky.
What a weird game.
It was weird.
It was 23-16 at the end of the first quarter. because it was like the Knicks could not hit a three to start the game, but they were scoring at the rim like every second play. Layups, floaters, dunks. I mean, Hart, Brunson, Bridges, Mitchell Robinson. Continued in the second quarter. Alvarado had a couple inside. Cat cut backdoor. Josh Hart scored a couple times inside. But like after 16 minutes, I wrote in my notes here, it was like, well, we're just waiting to see who hits three-pointers first. Like some team is going to finally string together some three-point shooting here probably. And it was the Cavs in the second quarter.
Yep.
Wade hit one in front of the Knicks bench. Then Merrill and Harden hit back-to-back jacks. That got a timeout from Mike Brown. But then later in that quarter, in the first half, Mitchell had the 4-point shot when he was firing his spider webs like crazy. And then Strus hit one late and then another Mitchell one right at the end of the first half. So suddenly Cleveland's up. And then they had an even greater third quarter where I thought Mitchell and Mobley played great defense. Jared Allen was offensive rebounding well. The ball was humming for the Cavs. That's how they started to build that big lead in the third quarter. And I mean, it's just wild. They had this game.
They had
this game. Yep. And now everyone's going.
I mean, Harden even hit a shot to put him up by 2.
Yeah.
With 30 seconds left.
Just gave it right
got
back.
cooked immediately afterwards. I mean, that might be a time. Hey, call one, Kenny. Let's get the guy out who's been getting torched every single time. They call it offense-defense subs. I don't know if he'd heard of it. Because he hadn't last night.
Yeah, that would have been a good time. It was really weird. I did like how he went to the Hack-a-Mitch up 14 earlier in this game just to keep the New York crowd out of it. That worked. I mean, that was good.
It did. Mitchell Robinson was missing his free throws.
It kept going dead in that arena again until Jalen Brunson just said, okay, this game is over unless I take over.
Yeah.
And he did it. It was all Jalen Brunson in this game.
He was hitting some incredible shots where he was putting that thing on the backboard. He was going high on some of those angles. Mm-hmm. I know it's Harden. He's cooking them. He was, but the finishes were pretty amazing. His touch there. And once, he just saw one or two go in, and then it was like, oh my God, here we go. Just keep running the same play. And Kenny, do anything else here.
Anything else.
I mean, I know after the timeout late, they did start doubling Brunson, but it was easy, and it was just a bunch of three-pointer shooters then. And
they went to Strus instead of Wade, who, again, doesn't fight over picks. I don't get it. And Harden and Wade could have literally just talked to each other and said, okay, we're getting the ball out of his hands. But there was nothing. There was nothing. Absolutely no plan whatsoever.
I gotta say, also not my favorite Evan Mobley game. He was too outside in rather than the other way around. 16 shots last night. 10 of them were jumpers, including 2 of 8 from 3. He's actually shot the ball pretty well in the playoffs, especially I feel like the last, 8 or 9 games or so. But he just seemed content to kind of settle and play on the outside. 1 offensive rebound from this guy, 2 free throws. I need a 12-inch from Evan Mobley. And that was like a 6-incher. Subway sandwiches.
Yes, of course.
Bill Walton, DeMarcus Cousins, do your homework, please.
Exactly.
Yeah. I'd rather they do that at Subway and Jersey Mike's instead of the regular super size. I don't know how big those are.
That's why they do it, because they're probably less than 12 inches now.
Yeah. But they are large. Super large.
When you get a sub, do you go full sub?
We go full sub.
And then you have half of it later?
It was just a waste. Well, it gets pretty soggy. What are you going to do with it? Yeah. What are you going to do?
You don't save your sub?
You can reheat it.
I do.
You better save that sub.
He does.
Everything. I got everything, man. I got containers of snacks at all times. We got it.
You Greg Anthony?
I got grapes. I got figs.
Grapes that's not what I expected to be in that canister.
Non-refrigerated grapes, I will eat anything. Anything. I'm one of those. I just do not waste food at any time. There's some dry figs in there.
Wow, there's an assortment of things in there.
You see this fig? It's got so much stem on it. I don't care. I'm eating that stem.
Wow. That's where the nutrients are.
Seeing stems today.
Was this the worst loss in Cavaliers history? Saw people wondering that. Here's the list. Let me give you some good ones, because unfortunately they have some in their history. This was bad, obviously bad, especially if they go on to lose this series, which a lot of people, including yourselves, think. Game 1 of the 2018 NBA Finals was a pretty rough loss.
Oh, yeah.
That's the J.R. Smith game. That's LeBron's gone for 51. Yeah, that's tough. That's tough.
That's the leader for me right now.
Game 1.
Oh, game 1.
Sorry, game 3 of the 2017 Finals was a bit of a rough one. That was Kyle Korver had a really good look at a 3 in the corner. He missed it, and then Kevin Durant came and hit the dagger. Mm-hmm. The Warriors closed that game on an 11-0 run. To then obviously go on to win the championship. So tough one. Joe Varden said maybe one of the losses to the Celtics in 2010 before LeBron left to go to Miami. And then you got to include this one, the shot from Michael Jordan in 1989. Now, it's a first-round series, but the Cavs were favored in the series. They were a really good team that year, but obviously MJ hit the shot over Elo. So I'm sure there's some others out there, but it's a pretty good list. And
Pretty sad list for sure.
yeah.
It's got to be game one of the finals, though. Because
I agree, but I would put this probably number 2.
Game one of the 18 final. Yes, yeah, but the pushback on that one is, were they going to win that series?
Well, we don't know.
I know it changes.
No,
it's like this one, I guess.
They weren't. It's unlikely they were going to
But
win.
it ended up in a broken hand for LeBron as well, and memes from there on out.
Yeah.
And I'm speaking personally as well because there was LeBron yelling at people that wasn't caught on camera. And our NBA TV executives had to talk about that and say, hey, you can't put that stuff on air. That was the only time that we've ever really had that effect.
Can you remind me again?
Don't you remember? LeBron was super angry after J.R. Smith shot, and it wasn't broadcast. So it was somebody who was sent along. Like it was something that was actually on social media, but somehow the Cleveland Cavaliers were actually able to remove it from social media. JD, I don't want to name the guy who told us that we can't do it. We were sitting at that picnic table outdoors when we were instructed, you can't air that.
Yeah, no, this all does. I was trying to remember exactly what the actual clip was.
Yeah, I was off air.
Video.
I don't know where. I think it was part of the
broadcast.
Part of the broadcast that they didn't put on air. But somehow it got online.
Yeah, that was a preemptive thing. The guy came up to us and said,
hey, don't put that.
If you're thinking of it, and I know you are, don't do it.
We were going to.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. But I guess LeBron and the Cavs were able to get it removed entirely.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's like, what's his name who dunked on LeBron? Crawford?
Jordan Crawford.
Jordan Crawford, yeah.
Yeah, it was the same,
Got that
same
wiped
sort
from
of
the
thing.
internet as well, I guess. Okay.
Yeah.
I did see our banned clip was making its way around the internet last night of David Stern drinking a bottle of water.
See, there was that.
Was that going around?
Yeah. I saw it was in response to a very funny Henry Abbott tweet.
Oh, yes.
The Henry Abbott. Yeah, so those were the two instances when we were told you can't air stuff. That one with LeBron and the David Stern choking on water.
There's 3, actually.
Holy crap.
Oh, okay.
What's the third?
Okay.
The butcher shop.
Yes. Yes.
The butcher shop.
We got to dig that one up.
And then there's sort of a fourth if we count Baron Davis.
Oh, yes.
The Baron Davis incident.
That's true.
A little different, but
Yeah, I guess there's a fifth, actually.
Let's go.
here we go. Top 5 things we were asked to remove from the starters.
Or we had to re-air, you said.
Oh, fuck, yeah, the worst one. The fucking worst one. Okay, for those that don't know, Summer League, we're doing live shows because we got the fucking guts to do it live.
That's right.
Okay, so we're live. It's an absolutely
4
pointless
forgotten
thing.
ones, yeah.
I say owner of the Cavaliers, Dave Gilbert. I screwed up. His name is Dan Gilbert. Who gives? No one cares. Nobody.
Nobody.
We're told.
Somebody cared.
We're told after. Oh yeah, we're gonna have to do a pickup because it's gonna re-air. We're gonna have to do a pickup on Skeets saying Dan Gilbert instead of Dave Gilbert. Oh fuck it! I was livid. I couldn't believe it. I thought it was a joke. I thought you guys were like literally pranking me.
No, yeah. We also had to pick it up live while it was happening on the replay, right? Yeah. That's what took so long.
Oh,
because we had to wait for it to roll around. I think we recorded you doing it, but then me and Matt in the truck are like, okay, ready? We had to time it exactly. You guys were already at the bar.
Well, yeah.
Oh, right.
I should have said. I should have said Dave Gilbert again. I regret it to this day. I should have.
You should have.
Dave Gilbert.
We could have kept that truck there all night just to see the look on their face because it repeated all night. That starter show.
That's my biggest regret.
And then every time go, Dave. Oh.
My bad. We'll catch it on the next hour, guys.
Great top 5.
Wow.
Yeah.
Our top 5
there's 5.
mistakes to fix.
Okay, back to the game. Anything on the Cavs meltdown here or this incredible Knicks comeback? We have a lot of random notes, but anything, more X's and O's from this one?
No, I think we got to it all. Unless you want to include Mike Breen almost banging Sam Merrill. I don't know if that falls into X's and O's or random notes, but he definitely. And It's on and out.
Oh,
Jeez,
yeah.
can you blame him? That thing went in.
It didn't.
Well,
it didn't. I think that was the problem.
Well, it
Yeah.
was looking like it was in. A lot more looking like it was in than Shamit's shot from the
That's also
from the
true.
other end of the basket.
Yeah. Because I was watching it a little behind. You guys were sending messages about it. You called it a half bang, and it was super
Premature
close.
bang.
But it was more a quarter bang. It was it wasn't a bat. He didn't really go for it, but man,
You're saying
that rattled.
Mike Breen said the B,
Yep.
not the BA of bang.
Yeah,
I would agree.
I agree.
Yeah, he was really.
I think he was
so close.
starting the A, but he caught himself after that thing popped out. Yeah, Sam Merrill. I mean, that was a great look. You can't ask for a better shot in that instance. He's a great shooter.
Yes.
And it somehow didn't stay down. And maybe there's a reason why it didn't stay down. And we're going to start with that in random notes.
Random.
Here's why that Sam Merrill shot popped out and why the Cavs lost in dramatic fashion last night. It's because WWE superstar Danhausen cursed them. Cursed the Cavs during an appearance on NBA Today. Here's the clip.
I do have a special mission I've been sent on, and it is for the Cleveland Cavaliers tonight to let them know that they are cursed.
Oh.
The reactions from Malika Andrews and Brian Windhorst.
Yeah, they sold it.
So Danhausen, I mean, see what happened here. For those that don't know, he actually had the Knicks cursed a while ago, and then he lifted the Knicks curse a couple weeks ago, and they've been like basically, I'm not sure they've lost since he lifted it, and then now has cursed the Cavs. And I'm sorry, but that felt like a curse there last night.
That one felt like a curse.
So good on Danhausen. Now he has posted another video saying, "Okay, I did it, Knicks fans." And he asked for it in advance too when he first did this. Now you owe me tickets, courtside tickets. I want to sit beside Chalamet and Jenner. That's what he said.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, if I'm Dolan, if I'm the Knicks, you should follow up on this because this guy's got some power here.
Who is this guy?
Who is? I have no idea.
This is why it's bad that they're called superstars. Because that guy ain't a superstar. That's a guy.
Oh, he's a superstar.
That's just a guy doing an Adam Sandler voice.
He doesn't really wrestle that much either, but he is quite funny. He actually is pretty funny. Anyway, it worked for the Knicks fans. I'm sure they're Team Danhausen here.
Yeah, it definitely is an Adam Sandler voice. You're right about that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Conditioner is better.
So Brian Windhorst, though, I mean, guy grew up in Cleveland. He should have done something right then and there.
Like body slamming through the table.
Yeah. Honestly, Windhorst could take Danhausen.
Wow.
I think he could.
Danhausen. So does Danhausen wrestle?
Yeah, he is a wrestler,
Oh, I
yes.
don't
But
know.
like I
He's a
said,
superstar.
he's more of almost a comedic guy.
Yeah. Anyways, I thought Windhorst and Malika Andrews, they sold it. Because otherwise I would have been like, come on, dude. Get out of here.
Come on, dude.
Come on, dude. And thanks, Danhausen.
Hey, Danhausen, you want a fig? That's what Taz would have done.
Not much of a space on that jersey between Dan and Hausen.
No, it's Danhausen.
Oh, I thought his name was Dan Hausen.
You're thinking of Dave.
You guys keep fucking around here. He's going to put a curse on you guys. I'm Team Danhausen, baby.
Yeah, I'm going to call him Dave Hausen. That's right.
Come and curse us, Dan.
Dave Hausen.
Very
Okay.
funny.
Other random clips. This made me laugh. Pre-game, Lisa Salters. Let's go to Lisa Salters standing courtside, and she had her little hit here, but we had the Knicks City Dancers going nuts behind her to the point where I'm pretty sure if you listen closely enough, you can hear the truck say, "Get off, Lisa Salters. Go somewhere else. This is distracting." Just made me laugh. It's almost like I wish Lisa Salters started dancing when that's happening behind you. Just start throwing in some moves while you're doing your hit there to set up the game. Donovan Mitchell, when he was rolling here, literally rolling with the rolling steel early in the third quarter. This is just an incredible play. He hits the ground, rips the ball from Cat, and then has the wherewithal when he spins over to drop it. So then he can pick it up and go the whole distance to score the basket. Otherwise, I mean, if he had held on to it in the roll, he's not allowed to get up. But that was some quick thinking.
That was smart.
And a hell of a play to not only do that part, but then to take it all the way and score.
Good play.
Fantastic play.
We talked about Mitchell Robinson, the Hack-a-Mitch, Smack-a-Mitch. I love this reaction from these two Knicks fans after Mitchell Robinson did finally hit one of his free throws. So here you go. Here's his line drive free throw that goes. All right. We'll get a quick shot here of Mike Brown talking to Scott Foster. And then we show these Knicks fans in sunglasses. Fuck! This guy just finally, I guess the lights were too bright for those guys, though, in MSG.
I also liked Mitchell Robinson at one point caught the ball at the 3-point line, and Knicks fans are like, let's go! They want him to shoot a 3. How many career attempts does Mitchell Robinson have from 3? Regular season and playoffs combined.
3.
I was going to say 5.
0.
Wow, he's never thrown one up?
No heaves?
Well, not even
Not a heave.
even like one of those instances last night. Just
Exactly.
early
They
in the
had a
game.
game when they're up by 40,
Wow. 0 attempts.
He needs to get one up.
Holy.
Yeah.
He just never stands outside the 3-point line. I think he's allergic to it. He just goes right into the paint.
What do you think of Timothy Chalamet's new haircut?
You look good.
Yeah, you're a fan of this?
Well, he's adapting to what the young kids do, I guess.
Made him look a lot younger here, I thought.
And he shaved.
The shave is key
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
This is a 90s look, though, I feel like, for him. He's got a metal version, probably a Chrome Hearts puka shells on.
Yeah.
And it's got like the up in the front hair.
Yeah.
That was very popular during the LFO era.
Great call. So a great haircut from him. And Ben Stiller, I wanted to get your opinions on his Jordan Clarkson shirt. That Ben Stiller was going nuts during the comeback,
was.
but I don't know, I thought it was a cool shirt.
Yeah, surprising player for him to pick.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
But sure, I guess if you go to enough games and sit courtside, he's probably got shirts for a lot of these guys.
Oh, yeah.
Totally.
I'm going Clarkson
There's
tonight.
that great Michael J. Fox there, too. I don't know, maybe chomping down on some popcorn. But then again, maybe he's got the Tasmelis canister there with figs and grapes.
Non-refrigerated grapes.
I mean, I was inspired by you bringing in your trail mix the other day, Trey.
thanks.
You threw in some figs on top of it, and I said, okay, I'm going to do the similar thing. Not as healthy. Trail mix, grapes, weird. But also, I was just too lazy to get rid of those grapes. I am concerned about Mike Brown's back. I think he injured himself. I'm going to check the NBA official report on injured players and coaches. Do they do injured coaches? No. But at the end of regulation, when they were trying to call a timeout, when Sam Merrill missed his shot, the Knicks wanted a timeout. He jumped up and then he had to grab his back a little bit because he had literally hurt him. And then you could see in overtime by the bench, he literally had a limp. So he's got a back injury, back, hip, something going on. Got to check NBA official to see.
And then we've already joked about this, but my final note was Kenny Atkinson has 7 brothers?
Yeah, that was unbelievable.
Holy shit. That blew my mind.
And it sounded like they were pretty close together,
think
right?
so.
Like over the course of 16 years.
Yeah.
I think you said.
So that family, they're just we gotta get a girl one of these chances, right? I mean that's what my gut says.
Hey, can't be
8 tries?
Can't be an 8th.
Yeah, there's
Atkinson
no
brother,
way.
Right? No way.
That's wild. But
Must have taken that Eddie House advice.
Yeah, that's right. Great callback. Any other random notes or anything about this game?
Just a couple of quickies. Josh Hart, I thought was funny. At one point, he makes a shot. He thought he got fouled, and he started pointing to his headband because his headband was all messed up. Good way to indicate. He's like, hey, if this thing gets moved, you know it's got to be a foul.
Hey, speaking of headbands, Dennis Schroeder back with the
He's on and
headband
off.
on.
Yeah,
what's
exactly.
You
I don't
can't
know.
decide.
I don't know.
Can't, no.
Changes it up a lot. And also, I really like to watch Karl Anthony Towns fall on the ground. It happens so much. He goes often by the stanchion, like he's driving to the hoop, thinks he gets fouled, whatever, goes to the floor, slides. And then one time, instead of just getting up and running back, he spun back the other way on his back like a turtle and then hopped up and ran. I don't know if it's quicker that way.
Yeah, he moves hilariously out
He
on a basketball
really
court.
does, man.
There's actually a viral video going around right now of a robot that is supposed to be dancing to Billie Jean. It starts off all right, but then there's some stairs near the stage and it tries to go up them and sort of stumbles. And then it eventually falls and has to be dragged off. Anyway, point of the story is that's sort of what Cat looks like sometimes playing basketball. Ultimately, that's what the Cavs looked like in the meltdown, turning into this robot. But Cat he just has weird body movements. Awkward, yeah.
Yeah, that was great. That's a great viral clip.
That's very funny.
I'm surprised that they didn't basically say, what NBA TV said about the LeBron incident. Like, we can't put that online. I mean, they just let it roll.
Say it? The robot overlords?
The guy who comes in is basically hunched over the robot at the end. He's got to do something.
I love how dead silent it remains, and Billie Jean just keeps
sad.
blasting all these robots on the ground. Very, very funny.
I just wanted to note that whole Jalen Brunson run, everybody's excited in the front row. Timothée Chalamet jumps up, and Chris Tucker does not jump up. He's sitting there, but Timothée Chalamet wants to give him a hug so bad. He goes and, like, over top of him, gives him a hug for a man sitting down. You don't see that too often. That's all I got to say about that.
You better hug me.
MSG, man, when the comeback was on, and then when Shamet had the one bounce in, like, it looks so awesome. It just looks cool when the lower bowl or the courtside celebrities even are all jumping up, all at the exact same time. I mean, most of them were standing already. You get my point, but they're just into it, they probably couldn't believe it.
Yeah.
Again, I felt like a hilarious fool after tweeting. I want the person that spent $50,000 on that seat to respond to me in your face. Best $50,000 I ever spent.
Yeah.
It was dead.
Yeah.
It was dead. I thought Jimmy Fallon and his daughter, I think he's with his daughter, would leave. Because it was dead.
Yeah.
I thought it was over. But his daughter hung in to sit there through that whole thing because, again, it felt like it was over.
Thank God that wasn't like a West Coast game where it's like a night where 2 games are on. Like if that's a 10:30 start or whatever, 10 or 11, like most of us, all of us, 99% of us, I think people are going to bed. They're turning it off. It's a 20-point lead. It's like 8 minutes to go. They look dead in the water. We'll see what the final score is in the morning.
Yeah, I had to walk away. I had to walk away from my TV and go grab a San Pellegrino, which is being advertised by 2 super Knicks fans. It's Imperioli and Shripa who are there.
Okay.
They have these great ads for San Pellegrino. Okay. This is not an ad, but those San Pellegrinos, damn, I know. That's just a segue, baby. Those San Pellegrinos, gosh.
When did you go and have it?
The third quarter, I think.
Oh, like, so you were starting to think, this one might be.
Oh yeah, I needed a break from this game. It was nothing. It was
parched.
It was a bad game, but thanks to Michael Imperioli and Steve Shripa. Those are so good from Italy. How do they do that?
Okay, now it's an ad. Now it's
how do they do that concentrate? None of those artificial
You got a
flavors.
promo code.
All right. Speaking of ads, let's take a break, and then when we come back, we'll talk Kid and we'll get into beach stepping. FanDuel is giving you better payouts on same game parlays all NBA playoffs long. With more ways to build and more value every time you play, you can stack your picks your way for every game, every matchup, every moment. From spreads to player points to threes, more. Build it all into one same game parlay and go for bigger payouts. So if you're betting same game parlays this NBA postseason, you got to bet them on FanDuel. Here's a parlay I'm thinking about tonight, game 2 of the West Finals. 2+ made threes in game 2 for 3 guys. SGA, Dort, and Devin Vassell. You know, we had a large portion of that game, not a lot of threes dropping there at times. Obviously, the Thunder got it going. I think SGA takes a couple more, sees a couple go down. Dort, that's a big one. You never know with him. He can hit 5 or 6, or he can go over. But you put those 3 together, the slip's looking at plus 431. So I'm thinking about that one. More options, better payouts, all NBA playoffs long. Head to FanDuel Sportsbook app to get started. FanDuel, official partner of the NBA. Play your game. I wonder if you can do a parlay on FanDuel tonight. Survivor finale with game 2 of the Western Conference Finals. Can I sprinkle a little on Aubrey?
Interesting.
Can I sprinkle a little on Wemby and Aubrey together?
It could be on the FanDuel Predicts app.
Oh yeah, I guess it could be. It's a whole other thing.
Look, yeah.
They're trying to combine both apps.
Are they?
Trying to unify them.
Yeah. It's happening at some point. Just so you know.
It's happening.
Jason Kidd is out as head coach of the Dallas Mavericks after 5 seasons in what the team described as a mutual decision on Tuesday night. Kidd had 4 years and more than $40 million remaining on his contract. But Mavericks governor Patrick Dumont gave new president Masai Ujiri full authorization to determine the head coach's future with the franchise. Masai Ujiri, I think, is going to speak again today about their, obviously, direction and maybe the firing of Kidd. But previously, when he got hired and he talked, he was asked, like, hey, what's this mean for Jason Kidd, the head coach, obviously the infrastructure of the franchise and the organization? He said, look, I'm looking at everything, and we'll assess it as we go from head to toe, I think Masai said. And
yeah, that's his wordage.
Kidd is gone.
Head to toe.
So how shocked were you by this news, though?
A little bit. But after thinking about it, I think this is sort of the modern NBA. He is going to go get somebody very young. And we see that a lot. We see it with Mike Schmitz leading his front office. That's a younger man who is great at evaluating talent and scouting and that type of thing. So I think that's a big part of it. Kidd also had a part in the Luka trade, whether he likes to say it or not. He was at the press conference, and so I think he just wants to, clean his hands of everything related to Luka as far as the Mavericks go. And Kidd always wanted a front office job too. So there's a forever and ever and ever. So there's all those things combined. But you mentioned the $40 million, and it was a mutual decision, air quotes, mutual decision. He probably got all $40 million, and that just shows that Patrick Dumont and the Mavs are willing to spend anything to win. Simple as that.
Yeah, you brought up Kidd wanting a front office role. That's from the article here from Sham. Sources said Kidd had expressed a desire to be promoted to president of basketball operations after general manager Nico Harrison was fired in November. But Dumont informed Kidd months ago, you will not be considered for the front office. So probably the writing was on the wall after that, TK. Like, he tried for the presidential role and didn't get it. And so it's like, well, does that mean you don't even want to coach anymore, man? I guess maybe we'll go a different direction.
Yeah, exactly. He made a power play. It didn't work out. They hired a guy who is a well-respected GM, and Jason Kidd's just not the right coach for this team. Jason Kidd is a guy who's trying to win titles as a coach, and the Mavericks aren't there yet. So it was surprising that it happened just because there hadn't been like Masai coming out and saying, yeah, we're evaluating, we're going to be looking for a new coach. So we didn't really know that it was going down, but it can't be that surprising because on February 2nd, 2025, Nico Harrison said the future 10 years from now, they'll probably bury me and Jason Kidd by then, or we'll bury ourselves. And it was 15 months later, not 10 years later, actually, because a big portion of Jason Kidd's record in Dallas is because he had Luka, 136 and 87 when he played, 69 and 118 without him.
Yeah.
And Jason Kidd has always wanted a front office job.
Yes, he has.
You said the decade, 12 years, I don't know, it was like 10 years ago, 11 years ago that he wanted in Brooklyn, right? And he fought for it. Or was it Milwaukee? I mean, you can blend them all together. He's always wanted a front office job.
Power hungry
has.
guy.
I just want to know, do you think this has any tie to Masai Ujiri saying, fuck Brooklyn when Jason Kidd was the head coach in 2014.
Some bad blood between the two.
2014, Masai leading the Raptors, his first playoff run as the leader of Toronto. He goes to what is now Jurassic Park at Toronto, talks to all the season seat holders before the playoffs start. And he says, fuck Brooklyn, with Jason Kidd being their head coach. It has nothing to do with that. It has nothing to do with that. I don't think at all. But it was funny. Everybody, I don't know. Me mentally, that's what I thought of. And I went on YouTube to go watch him say that again to all the fans. And the commenters are saying, is anyone here because Jason Kidd just got fired? But yes, I am too.
Everybody was thinking it.
Yeah, we're all thinking it.
Probably a very small part, but more likely Masai Ujiri wants to get, like you said, a younger, more modern, data-driven head coach in here to start this, rebuilding process around Cooper Flagg and that team. And, we sort of finally have moved on in theory. I know the owner is still the owner, but of the Luka Doncic trade too. This kid's sort of the last remaining piece, whether he had an input into it or not. That's gone now, and now you're really, really starting fresh here. So I'd be interested to see who Masai Ujiri taps for the head coach. I will say the surprising part was, people brought this up, Ujiri did keep coaches inherited when he took over teams, like Denver and Toronto. George Karl remained the Nuggets head coach for 3 seasons upon Masai Ujiri taking charge, and Dwayne Casey was the Raptors head coach for 5 seasons after Ujiri got that role. So that part maybe was a little surprising. It's not like Ujiri has a history of coming in and going new coach right away. He sometimes slow plays it, but
although he went and hired Nick Nurse, who hadn't have any head coaching experience after that, and you could see somebody like that who's had a lot of experience as assistants or elsewhere, like Sean Sweeney.
Sean Sweeney's name's coming up.
Yeah, he's been in talks or talked about in rumors as a head coach for a long time. 2024, speaking of a guy who got paid to be fired, Monty Williams was hired by the Pistons. Sean Sweeney was up for that. He's been around in those conversations for a while. He's been assistant for a long time.
He was with Dallas for
he was.
a while, wasn't he?
He's with the Mavs. He's now with the Spurs. He was with the Pistons too. So that was that part of it as well. So yeah, Sean Sweeney seems to be that's a hot one.
Yeah,
that's a hot name right now.
Absolutely. Go ahead.
I just wonder if this is the only thing Masai's going to do, because the other thing he did was when he took over Denver, he traded Melo his first year there. Yeah. When he took over the Raptors, traded Bargnani his first year there. So Kyrie Irving, will he ever play with Cooper Flagg?
It's a great question.
Got to be wondering. He's owed $39.5 million for next season, player option for $42.5 in 27-28. The Mavs don't have control of their first round pick in 27, 28, 29, or 30. You could see Kyrie Irving moving on for sure.
Yeah. It took years, but like Masai giving up on DeMar DeRozan, that kind of thing. Like, we're going young. We're moving. I guess it's different. I mean, you wouldn't get a Kawhi for Kyrie at this point, that type of thing, but more of a support player for Cooper and just draft picks as well. Like, you could see him just turning it that way.
All right, let's hit the beach and answer a few of your questions.
You got the buzz, I got the rockets. You got the nuts, I got the chocolates. We got that chit chat down pat, blah blah blah. You got that certain special, je ne sais quoi. Let's go to the beach.
All right, some great questions sent in by you guys. No Dunks Inc. That's INC@gmail.com if you want to get your questions in for the next Beach Step-In segment. First one here, Tess and I can go back and forth reading these. Hi, my husband is no help with my NBA question, so I am hoping you guys can help. SGA just won MVP and he gifted his teammates a bunch of gifts. This is so kind. But my question is, when and how did he find out he was going to be the MVP in order to get these gifts ready for the announcement? Turn up. Love you guys. Awesome. That's from Katie. She's wondering, how did he know? How did SGA know?
I liked this question.
Okay.
I don't know if anybody has inside information, but he knew weeks before. I mean, he had to buy all the things he needed to buy. I mean, his people bought for him. He didn't go out and buy trench coats. But to put all that planning, all those watches, he had to know weeks before. And now the votes came in a month before that we were told. So there was a long time that someone in the league office was able to relay the to go get
ahead,
it done.
Buy those golf clubs.
Yeah, and they also
Order the bags.
Yeah, and they also, I'm sure, read Tim Bontemps' ESPN poll, which had everybody predicting that Shai would beat everybody by a lot.
There's even another level to it. Like, after the votes have been cast, a lot of the media members do start sharing who they voted for on social media, and people do a great job of tracking what said person on a podcast said or said person tweeted about their pick. So
that's true.
Yeah, I mean, it was pretty obvious SGA was going to win it in the end. Maybe just gift receipts too. You never know.
Sure.
Just return everything.
Or he could have ordered them like after that Nuggets game where he hit 2 game winners and walked off holding 2. I'm a 2-time MVP. Maybe he just gets gifts and it's like, oh, I'll give them to him on the day of the MVP announcement.
Ooh, yeah. Ooh. Right. Didn't pay for a single one of these.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, no, I'm saying he's like, I'm going to get these guys a gift at the end of the season anyways. I'm a nice guy. I got a $300 million contract.
Damn. I mean,
quarterbacks are always buying Rolexes for the offensive line. They don't have to win MVP to do it.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
He's just a nice guy.
Or
he saw the tweet. He saw Sham's tweet in the morning. He's like, oh,
shit.
Can somebody do up some bags real quick?
Yeah.
Just put Williams on like 10 of them. It'll be fine.
Yeah, maybe that's those
that's helpful. Yeah.
Those golf bags are definitely detailed. That's why Chet Holmgren's trench coat is not a trench coat at all. I mean, that thing is small, man. That thing is short. But yeah, you spent some coin. What kind of watches did you say they were? I forget.
AP, Audemars Piguet.
How much are those?
Probably 15,000 minimum.
15,000 minimum. At 14 guys he's buying for, I assume. Unlike an offensive line, there's only like 5 or 6 of those guys. That's a lot. 14 per trench coat.
Imagine trying to buy trench coats for those guys. Offensive lineman.
Wow, yeah. Yeah. That's a great point.
I mean, it's one thing for an NBA player because the length is an issue, but think of those guys are massive. You'd have to buy 2 coats and like stitch them together. Okay, next one.
Next question here. No Dunkaroos. You mentioned a short time ago that LeBron's block was done while wearing a jersey with sleeves, something I had completely forgotten. Wemby's bomb had me watching the Steph Curry double bang, and there they are again. Perhaps the most iconic shot of the greatest shooter ever, and he's doing it in sleeves. My question, what detail did you forget about in an iconic moment, NBA or otherwise? And bonus, what other jersey gimmick should we add to ruin our memories of the rest of this series? That's from James in Sydney. Thank you, James.
Good question, James.
Really
Yeah,
good.
for me, I went back and watched the Kevin Durant toe on the line shot, Game 7, 2021 against the Bucks.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I went back thinking, I've got to find the time when they play Sandstorm by Giroud during these timeouts, because I'm convinced it happened.
Okay.
Couldn't find it at all. I like watched the entire fourth quarter of this game, this old game.
Was it in overtime? Because they went to overtime.
I watched the overtime as well.
Wow.
It was not there. They were playing other house beats for sure. But I thought I was going to hear Sandstorm. But something I didn't remember, Steve Nash is coaching this team. Blake Griffin is on the court.
Yeah.
These guys work together in prime now.
Yeah.
Oof.
It's good.
Ime Udoka standing there on the sideline as well. And I also didn't remember that Kevin Durant airballs a three-pointer at the end of overtime that could have won the game.
Forgot about that too.
Same.
Yeah.
Just think of the toe.
You just think of those
That's
toes.
really all you
Yep.
think of. Yep.
Yeah,
That's a good one.
That's a good one.
I've got an interesting one here. Vince Carter. Okay. He won the 2000 dunk contest in the purple Toronto road jersey. That's what he was dunking
Yep.
in. Not the iconic dribbling dinosaur jersey that he did wear in his rookie of the year season. So Vince wore that 1 year, and then they switched to the more generic Raptors white, Toronto purple. That's sort of funny because I sort of always thought, man, in my head, it's like in the dunking dino, or excuse me, in the dribbling dino. But this becomes even more hilarious when you remember that the franchise then released a special City Edition jersey in 24-25 paying tribute to Vince's dunk contest win, featuring a dunking dino doing Vince's between the legs dunk. And that little dinosaur on his jersey has TOR, a purple jersey. I just love this, like the attention to detail. It starts doing your head in here. He was not wearing the dinosaur version of the jersey in the iconic dunk contest, but then we have a City Edition jersey of course, the dunking dino doing the Vince Carter dunk. Yeah. So anyway.
Good
In my head, I always think he is dunking in the classic sort of pinstripe dino joints, but he's not. It's just more of the
two
we went
tones.
generic two
Yeah.
tones. Yeah, the
Purple.
black on the back.
Those to me are still the best Raptors jerseys.
You like those, yeah?
Yeah, for sure.
I guess the other one too.
And the black part on the back, you're good with both
Oh,
sides.
yeah.
It is weird that the Raptors won the NBA championship in their very special
chevron.
edition chevron ones, like the red ones.
Candy canes.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, those are weird.
That's fascinating. That's going to be, I think, very strange, like 20, 30 years from now, just with them.
Yeah, on the road, it all felt weird. Yeah. Felt good. But I do want to point, because I went back and watched the double bang of Steph Curry from the logo against OKC. He's got a full-on T-shirt, but he also has huge shorts. I mean, they look like parachute shorts. Those had to be the biggest shorts of Steph Curry's career. Like, it was a different era. And it's not because he was smaller. He's still the same size, but they were big.
Shorts were just bigger 10
They're-
years ago.
decade
they
ago.
were,
Much
yeah.
bigger ago.
It feels. It also felt weird to me. I went back and watched two things. LeBron, his last run with the Cavs, 2018, he has a 7-game series against the Boston Celtics. He finishes them off in the conference finals. On a dunk, Markieff Morris kind of grabs his shoulders and he goes to the crowd and he yells, and I just don't remember this LeBron with a huge beard. I mean, this beard was big, and he's yelling at the crowd, and he gets a close up, and I'm frightened. It's like he's gonna come tackle you. He was so mad. I've just never seen that beard. I forgot about the beard. That's all. Also, one random moment: Jamal Murray, 2024 second round. Remember, he hit it sort of a mid-court shot against Minnesota Timberwolves, and he was right in Kevin Harlan, the broadcaster's face.
Yes.
And he gets so close to Kevin Harlan's face, but I had kind of forgot about Kevin Harlan also getting up.
Yeah, he gets up.
Getting,
He just screams back
getting
at him.
right
Yeah.
in his face. That's a great moment. Really
Good moments, guys. All right, next one here. Gadeo. Wow, that's an Australian AO.
I never thought of that.
A Gadeo.
Deo.
Gadeo, mate. Sitting here watching Spurs versus Wolves Game 5 and was just wondering, can you guys think of a team that drafted better than the Spurs in 3 consecutive seasons? Wemby, Castle, and Harper. Good God. Cheers. That's from Hurley in Melbourne, Australia. It's a good run, looking like a
Great
a
run.
legendary run here when
Yeah.
it comes to drafting. I think the most obvious one has to be Durant, Westbrook, and Harden.
Yes.
That's a pretty good run. Back-to-back drafts.
Yep.
All high picks, of course, but all MVP winners. Any other ones?
Throwing Serge Ibaka, too.
Serge Ibaka,
In
too.
2008. Yeah,
That's a good
that was literally the only one I thought of in the NBA. The other was the LA Dodgers had 5 straight rookies of the year.
Yes, you guys have talked about
Karros,
this before.
Piazza, Mondesi, Nomo, Hollinsworth.
Jeez.
Todd
a run.
Hollinsworth.
Yeah.
All the other guys, I know who you're talking about. I don't know Todd Hollinsworth.
Yeah,
Former
that's a
first
bone
baseman,
throw,
I think.
Was he?
I think so, yeah. Durant, Westbrook, Harden, second pick, fourth pick, third pick. That's the only thing that surprised me looking back. Like, after 2 years, you had Durant and Westbrook, but you still end up with the third pick. I was kind of surprised by that. Looking back, they're 23 and 59, but it's Westbrook's rookie year.
Yeah, super young.
And they're playing with Jeff Green, basically, and that's about it. Otherwise, you're Nick Collison. They didn't have a lot. So for them to go 23-59, I guess that's understandable.
And they got surged with Westbrook, right? He was
Same
that year,
year,
in the 20s or something like that.
Oh, yeah. So he was a rook as well. Good question.
Only other one I'll add here, I just want to give some love to the 1986 Cleveland Cavaliers war room.
Great.
This is an unbelievable draft. They drafted Brad Daugherty, number 1 overall. Okay. He had a good career. Obviously injuries zapped him a little bit, but 5-time All-Star. I think he made 1 All-NBA team. Then they took Ron Harper at number 8. This is all the same draft. I'm not doing, consecutive drafts here. So Brad Daugherty took Ron Harper at number 8, who had a really very good career. Actually put up quite solid numbers for Cleveland. Went on to win a bunch of titles with the Bulls. They traded for Mark Price in the same draft at number 25. Borderline Hall of Famer. He's very close. 4-time All-Star, 4-time All-NBA player. And they nabbed Johnny Newman at number 29, who had a very long career. Not to the levels of these other guys, but he scored over 12,000 points and had a 16-year career. That's one draft, one first round. Brad Daugherty, Ron Harper, traded for Mark Price, and then got Johnny Newman too.
Yeah, 4 guys?
Yeah.
How do they do that?
I know. That's pretty impressive stuff.
that?
They nailed that one, I thought. Good question. Final one?
Hey guys, Steve Nash just appeared on another podcast feed of mine, The Fighting Cock. The podcast is a mixture of honest love for the football club, Tottenham Hotspur, and absolutely terrible jokes about sex with the former chairman to get him to make more signings. Okay. To see someone of Nash's stature on such a podcast is a wild shock, but I am really glad he's really embracing his football fandom. The question, what's an overlap in interests that made you do a double take? Anyway, Coys, come on, you Spurs. That's from Dan Land.
Thanks, Dan Land.
Good luck to your Spurs, Dan Land.
Yeah, I like anytime somebody reveals that they watch Survivor to this very day.
Yeah.
It's been coming up on Bill Simmons' podcast a lot. This guy's talking about Survivor 50. What a great season. I've heard Sean Fennessy talking about it as well. So there's obviously a ringer contingent going on over there, but it's weird to do a Survivor podcast for 10 straight seasons and be like, yeah, people still watch Survivor. Of course, it's still been on for such a long time, but then I'm still shocked anytime somebody actually watches Survivor.
Yeah.
It's not just us.
Yeah.
Even though I know it's not just us.
Yeah. It's just becoming more open for people to talk about their Survivor love. It feels like to me anyways. It's just happening
People
more.
are okay saying it.
Like, has Simmons been saying it for years? I guess.
I don't think so.
See, that's surprising. Now it's just acceptable.
Yeah.
Or people
okay
want to
in
talk
today's
about
day
it.
and age.
Or people maybe are watching season 50, I guess.
Yeah, I
more.
think the big 5-0 was a big celebration.
sure.
Returning players, we haven't had that in a long, long time, so I'm sure that plays a part. No buffs. Season finale tomorrow. Join us at 1 p.m. Eastern, talking about the finale tonight. I struggled with this one, but I'm going to go with comedian and musician Carrie Brownstein. She's a big No Dunks fan.
Yeah.
It's a good one.
And when we learned that, it was like, oh, that is awesome. There is we have DirecTV by way of a friend. Thanks, Jared. There is a channel that just plays Portlandia 24/7.
Oh, yeah.
It's awesome. Portlandia is one of my favorite shows, and Nora loves it. So we have it on all the time. And so when we learned that Carrie Brownstein was obviously a No Dunks fan or a basketball fan, that was great.
You think of her more as an actress or an actor?
I do, but obviously a very popular and important musician for sure.
Slater Kenny. For
Yeah,
sure.
exactly. But I do because I'm just a huge Portlandia fan.
It's nice to have those channels that you like the shows that they play 24 hours
There's
a day.
so many of these now. There's Meat Eater all the time. Just Meat Eater. I love it. I love that show too.
Wendygasm.
It's not that type of meat eating. Obviously Portland. There's tons of other ones. That's all they do.
Oh yeah.
Bar Rescue. There's a channel just shut it down left and right. Every 10 minutes past the hour, every hour he's shutting down a bar. Yeah.
Yeah. I need to find one that I like because there's these other ones that are like Beverly Hills 90210, which I used to like.
Oh yeah.
So I turn it on and then I think, oh gosh, why did I like this show? It's hard to watch 20 years later. Or whatever
Donna
it
Martin
is.
Graduates.
Yeah. That one was just on. Yeah. It's a good episode.
That's a good one, man.
Yeah. I'll talk about a crossover that happened. Recently we see these during the playoffs. NBA players do crossovers with movies. They have to do that. It's part of the collaboration of the networks. Like ESPN had I think it was ESPN, had that DC's Supergirl movie with Karl Anthony Towns doing his thing. The surprising part was Kat was with Jordan Woods, his partner Jordan Woods, and she said, "Carl, you're late." I thought I was the only person to call him Carl.
Oh, right,
but
right.
she calls him Carl too. That's all. Carl. What else would you call him though? It's basketball broadcasters, of course, you're gonna go Cat or his full name or his last name.
More of a last name guy.
But if you're his friend, what do you call him? I guess that makes
call
him
him Carl. Yeah.
Yeah. You don't call him Carl
Anthony.
K.A.
Yeah. It's just
Cat. Yeah, I guess you call him Carl.
All right.
Okay, cool.
Great questions, guys.
Call him Carl.
Do you think John Taffer knows us, the starters?
No.
Why not?
Why would
he works in bars all the time.
Oh, you think we're on?
NBA TV.
We were on.
He's on 24/7.
Well, that's the first thing he does. He comes in and says, "Well, get this shit off your TV screens.
Turn it off." Has he seen us?
Turn it off.
Probably right. Yeah.
Shut it down.
John Taffer has left the show now. There's like a new guy now. doing
What?
it. Yeah.
Shut it down.
It does not hit.
Come on.
Because the best part about every bar rescue is he's yelling at these people. Like he just, what are you doing? You're running this place into the ground. He just like tears these people down till they're nothing. And then by the end of the episode, he's like, "You're like a goddamn brother to me." And he's like hugging. That's my favorite part.
Same.
It's so good. It's so funny.
So who's the new person?
I don't know. I'm not watching it. There's no way. If it's not Taffer telling me to put in this POS, I don't want to hear it. Do you have an answer for this, JD? Of sort of, you've done a double take?
I was
on
sort of on
overlap?
the carry as well.
Oh, yeah,
But,
yeah. You were excited when you learned that, didn't you?
Very excited.
Yeah.
She messaged me.
She's a loyal
That
listener.
never happens.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That never happened.
What, nobody ever messages you?
pretty much. Cole Ram, Carrie Brownstein.
That's it?
Nice.
Nah, there's a couple more.
The wrestler Cole Ram.
Yes.
Think he'll ever take on Danhausen?
I think it would be an honor.
I think so too.
I would like to see Cole Ram challenge him, assuming Danhausen curses us. We've got a champion to defend us.
That's right.
Like Game of Thrones style.
We nominate him.
All right, good. Little bite of the night, sponsored by Levi. Hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Levi wrote in, "Can I sponsor Woboy?" Yeah. "On behalf of Doctors Without Borders." Say less. One small donation can directly support people in need all around the world. Love to see it. That's a hell of a sponsor right there. And that link is in the show notes. Go support Doctors Without Borders. Woboy goes to Jalen Brunson. 38 points in the crazy comeback, 15 of 29, 7 of 10 at the line. 6 assists, 5 boards, 3 steals in 46 minutes. This guy's got people wondering, is he the greatest Knick of all time?
What?
That's what people are wondering.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I mean,
Maybe one day.
is he ahead of Patrick Ewing?
Not yet.
Okay. I
gotta
think
get
it's a
to-
conversation.
We got to get to a final. But
Okay. Yeah.
yeah.
They're getting to a final, don't worry.
That's true.
After that one, I think so.
Yeah, that's true.
But Brunson gets Woboy.
Yep. Patrick Ewing never got a Woboy.
Never did.
Not one.
Not a single Woboy to his name. All right, we'll call it there. Fun show. Beach stepping. Obviously breaking down a very entertaining in the end game 1 of the Eastern Conference Finals. Let's see what the Western Conference Finals have in store for an encore tonight. Good luck, man. Can they Can they match or exceed Game 1 of the West Finals?
Times our Tipperooski.
8:30.
30.
8:47. I guess.
right.
Yeah.
A little bit later.
Good.
Is it 8:47?
Well, it's 8:30 tip. You know?
Yeah, but
take their time.
But I thought because usually on the broadcast the day before, is it just NBC that's literally putting the
They
actual
do put the
time?
exact
Yeah.
time on it.
I like that.
I thought it might be 8:36. I don't know. I don't know.
Okay.
I'll be watching. I'll be
tuned.
seeing that national anthem. I'll be seeing an invocation in Oklahoma City. A lot of things happening there.
Yeah, did you watch last night's halftime show?
I did not.
Wasn't it fabulous?
It was, yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
FABO?
Yeah.
FABO.
I think they screwed up though. I think the PA announcer or whoever introduced them as a part of the Wu-Tang Clan, unless there's something I don't know. That's what I saw going around.
Oof.
Yeah. How the hell do you? That's a weird mistake to make if that was true.
I
Yeah.
mean, they got him a lot of affiliates.
Yeah.
But I don't think he's in the
I don't
mix.
think so either. Last I checked, he wasn't. But maybe John Taffer's in the Wu-Tang Clan now.
That's what he decided to do.
Yeah, but you didn't watch it.
I did not. No, I was on my couch.
Thinking of that San Pellegrino you were gonna have.
Yeah, I can't see it on my couch. Okay, we don't have to get into that. But on the Apple TV, it doesn't allow the actual in-arena feed on the NBA app. You have to be watching on a computer and not on Apple TV. Apple TV blocks it and
Oh, I
says
see
you
what
got to
you're
go
saying. I see what
to the provider. You got to click over to your ESPN
You could
app.
mirror your computer
I could
to
mirror.
your TV.
I
if you
could
wanted.
mirror. Thanks. I could.
You could mirror.
Interesting.
I was also tapped out at halftime. I watched everything you need to know about The Mandalorian before watching Mandalorian and Grogu, because I have not seen a single episode of this show. I will not watch a single episode of this show, but I will be there on opening night.
Wow.
Yep.
This guy supports movies, man.
You know what? It turns out bad guys trying to take down the good guys. I think it's going to be the problem here.
That's the problem. Mm-hmm. Yeah. You never watched a single episode of that. I watched the first season.
Yeah, it's not bad.
It's okay. It's okay.
Sounds like you didn't miss anything.
not for
That's
me.
right.
Not for
That
me.
seems to be the reviews, so I feel good.
Yeah.
13 minutes, got everything I needed to know.
Send me that link.
There's a guy with blue skin. We got a blue skin guy.
Who's that?
I don't know, Torcon
Thrawn.
or Torcon. That's it.
Who?
Yeah.
It's Thrawn. You need a
Thrawn?
It's friggin'
His
Thrawn.
name's Thrawn. That's a
Thrawn.
weird name.
It's the blue guy.
He's got
The blue guy's
skin.
beast, man.
That's a wrong
like-
franchise.
Oh, okay. The blue guy's
Dr. Manhattan.
no. Oh, good one. No, I was thinking, what was her name? Who was married to John Stamos?
Romaine?
Mystique.
Yeah, she was blue.
Mystique, yeah.
Mystique. Yeah.
Of course, Jake Sully, also a
Yes.
blue man.
Yeah.
And there was those guys that started the group. They're always eating marshmallows, playing drums.
Yeah, the
What was
blue
their
man.
name?
The blue man.
That group of blue men.
The Smurfs.
The group of blue men.
Oh, the Smurfs. Yeah,
Smurfs, yeah.
That's who it was.
Tobias Funke. He's blue at one point.
Yeah.
What are we doing here?
Listing
top
blue
10
people.
blue.
Did we even do Clipper Bro?
No.
No.
Okay, Clipper Bro. Is he going?
heard it
Hey,
first.
there he is.
Have a
There he
great
is.
time.
Yeah.
Turn up. Love you guys. Awesome.
Great to hear from you. It's been so long. It's been like 48 hours since I've heard of it. Thanks for joining us. And remember, I guess John Taffer doesn't do Bar Rescue anymore, but I do have a clip of him breaking down a pizza with Dave Portnoy. I'll send it along.
Okay.
We'll see who seems like he really can break down a pizza.
All right. Well,
John Taffer.
let's hope we get a great game 2 tonight. We'll be back tomorrow to talk about it here at 10 a.m. Eastern. We will see you then. Brace the day, people.